On today's Mythic Cinematics episode, we dive into the visuals and the history of dogs in ancient Greece. Not as background animals or simple companions, but as living symbols, guardians, hunters, healers, and silent witnesses to a civilization shaped by gods, nature, and human belief. In ancient Greece, dogs were woven into everyday life. They walked the marble streets of Athens, rested in busy marketplaces, guarded remote mountain flocks, and followed hunters into sacred forests. Their presence was so familiar that Greek artists carved them into stone, painted them onto pottery, and placed them on grave markers not as decoration, but as remembrance. The Greeks admired dogs for their excellence of character. Loyalty, watchfulness, courage, and instinct were virtues shared by heroes and faithful hounds alike. Swift hunting dogs were valued for their speed and focus, cutting through forest and field with precision. Powerful guardian dogs stood calm and unshaken, protecting homes, livestock, and city gates, strength guided by control rather than chaos. Shepherd dogs lived at the boundary between safety and wilderness, gentle in times of peace, yet fiercely protective when danger approached. Dogs were not only practical companions, they carried deep symbolic meaning. In healing sanctuaries dedicated to the god of medicine, sacred dogs moved freely among the sick. It was believed they could sense illness and play a role in restoration. In these quiet temples, dogs represented trust, care, and the natural bond between body and spirit. Myth placed dogs at important thresholds. They guarded sacred spaces, accompanied gods, and stood watch at the borders between worlds. Dogs symbolized protection where danger met safety, life met death, and the known met the unknown. Their role was not to dominate, but to observe, to stand steady when others passed through. Greek artists understood this balance. A dog carved in marble appears still, yet alert, as if breathing beneath the stone. On painted vases, dogs are captured mid-stride or mid-watch, emphasizing intention more than motion. These were not idealized creatures or fantasy beasts. They were recognizable, practical, and true to life, respected for what they were, not exaggerated for spectacle. In daily life, dogs slept beside doorways, followed their owners through crowded streets, and watched the night without command or reward. Their loyalty was quiet and constant. That constancy is why dogs appear so often in funerary art, seated calmly at the feet of the dead, representing devotion that endures beyond a single lifetime. Through these visuals, we are not simply observing animals, we are glimpsing a worldview. A civilization that saw harmony between humans, animals, nature, and the divine. A world where a dog could be both a working companion and a sacred presence, ordinary yet mythic. As the sun sets over ancient ruins and the wind moves through olive trees, the dog remains watching, guarding, remembering, just as it did thousands of years ago. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Remember that loyalty needs no reward, guardianship needs no applause, and sometimes the most meaningful presence in history belongs to those who stand watch in silence.